Good morning, everyone. Mazrock here, and today we have some nerfs to our favorite dungeons. That's right, Ruby Life Pools and Azure Vaults is seeing a series of nerfs, and honestly, they are so good. Before we do get into though, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Discord link down below if you wish to join a wonderful community full of great people. There's a Twitch link down below if you wish to watch me stream, and I cannot do this video without my patrons. Thank you so much for all of your support. Alright. Algathar's Academy. Explosive fix. Hungry Lashers no longer spawn explosive orbs. That's honestly a really, really good fix. I like it a lot. Azure Vaults. Arcane Furies. The piercing shards impact damage is reduced by 30%. This is a tank buster some of the ads had. That was just so nasty. Like, this was actually, like, you really, like, this was... You had to CC this or you were in big, big trouble. Really, really good nerf there. Unstable Curators, Forbidden Knowledge, the cooldown is increased. I'm not sure to what. If I'm not mistaken, the Forbidden Knowledge is the ground disorienting puddles that you have to avoid, which kind of made those packs really unpleasant and was getting a lot of higher end groups to skip that entire ring by just jumping down and death skipping and having someone res, like a priest could just levitate down, res everybody, and move along. And that's really not what you want to see in a dungeon. Arcane Construct's health is reduced by 25%. Chef's Kiss. Crystal Thrasher no longer uses Splintering Shards. Good nerf there. Null Magic Warns Hog. This is the big Froggo boys. Their health is reduced by 15%. Excellent. The big one out of all this is the Piercing Shards. That's a really, really good one. Talash Greywing. The health is reduced by 10%, which, whatever. Boss health wasn't necessarily the problem there, although I will admit it was a little long. There is now a 2-second delay before players take damage from frozen ground after Frozen Bomb. Thank goodness. My god, if you did not time your jumps perfectly, you would just get crushed, and you'd see like everyone's health go from 100 to like 20 to 30 almost instantly. Absolutely insane, and there's now a 2-second delay to that mechanic. Excellent fix there. Now on this one here, I have Vault Rune reduces all damage taken by 60%, was 50. This is the intermission mechanic where you have to find the rune and sit in it for the buff that allows you to take less damage. So that's a nice buff there to that. So it's nerf to the dungeon, buff for us, right? Umbral Skull. Umbral Skull's full health is reduced by 15%. Cool. Let's go. This is making Azure Vaults a lot more bearable. Oppressive Miasma now reduces movement by speed by 6% per stack. Was 7. So this is the movement speed reduction that you get for moving around. This is dispellable. You can freedom it on paladins. I think Avatar works for warriors as well. This is honestly, I think this is still going to be a problem because it's not the movement speed alone, but it's the movement speed in combination with those stupid orbs that follow you around, which makes this boss incredibly deadly. So we'll see what goes on there. Up next is Ruby Life Pools, our second favorite dungeon. Reduce the damage to Primalist Sinweaver's Cinderbolts by 50%. Oh. So good. So good. Reduce the periodic damage of Thunderhead's Rolling Thunder by 30%. This is the Dispel mechanic. Puts out 2 debuffs on players. The healer has to dispel one, heal everybody up. Dispel the other, heal everybody up. This is a 30% nerf to that dot. Whew, good. Reduce the damage of Flame Gullet's Molten Blood by 25%. This might actually make that dragon bearable now. No, this guy's been crazy unpleasant. Our group just skips him. Like, that's all we do. We just skip him. He has not been worth the time or the effort. Reduce the periodic damage of Blazebound's Destroyer's Inferno by 25%. Really good. This is the fire elemental ad that you have to kill on the top ring. Explosive affix, the infused whelps no longer spawn explosive orbs. This is the first boss. Good fix. Really nice to see. Kokia Blazehoof, increase the cast time of Blazebound Firestorm's Roaring Blaze to 3 seconds. It was 2 seconds. So this is just going to make kicking things easier in all of that chaos. Good fix. Let's go. Last boss, the periodic damage of Kiraka's Inferno Core is reduced by 20%. Good fix. And reduce the damage of the Eckhart Stormvane's Interrupting Cloudburst by 30%. So this is just going to make things so much easier on healers. This is going to make things easier on tanks. Honestly, these are good targeted nerfs. I think that's more than enough for Ruby Life Pools. Like, I think with Ruby Life Pools, I think this is going to be enough. Where this is going to be a fun dungeon that's not too insane. Like, I like the fact that Ruby Life Pools is challenging, but there was just too many inconsistencies with how difficult certain things were. Like, if you missed a Cinderbolt cast, I seen these things just crank, like, global people, like 100 to 0, right? And you can't have that. Like, there's got to be a little bit of give and take. Now, there's going to be a certain key level where, of course, every mechanic that goes off is going to kill someone, but that shouldn't be like a 17 or 18. Like, you know what I mean? There's got to be, like, I've seen Shadow Priest, I've seen Balanced Druids, like, die, fly back up, run back into combat just for another Cinderbolt to go off, and then just get cranked again. Like, you can't have that. That's a little bit too much. So that's really, really nice to see, and I think these Azure Vault nerfs are very well targeted and very well put in place. I would like to see a little bit more for Umbral Skull. One of the things I would like for Umbral Skull is to reduce the movement speed of those orbs that follow you around. I don't think it needs to be by much, because I think the mechanic still needs to be challenging, but I think they are just a little bit too fast. Just a hair. Just a hair. But all in all, we're going in the right direction. I'm really, really happy to see where they are going with this. So I'm excited to get into keys, into Ruby Life Pools. I'm excited to try these out in Azure Vaults. But I hope you guys are having a good one. Thank you to my patrons for allowing videos like this to happen. Happy saying bye.